Yo, I'm here with my boy John Pickle, the #1 Michigan wholesaler.
Nationwide, my friend. Super proud to have a great friend and a phenomenal businessman. Inspiring, killing it, Airbnb, Be Bold Investing.
20 years in the game, right?
20 years in the game, in the real estate and mortgage game combined.
My man.
Another 5 in selling home improvement. Done a boatload of flips, and super proud to be doing Dispo nationwide, and look forward to teaming up on many things, brother.
Let's go.
It's gonna be
What
phenomenal.
would you say the #1 thing that makes you successful in the real estate game? Or if you can go back, what would you tell people?
If I can go back, I would say limit your liabilities, buy more assets, income generating assets. That's what I would change, but that's what I want to get the youth to do and stuff. You know, overall, it's great to build a phenomenal wholesale company, but it's tons of work until you're more hands off. You make a ton of money, but passive income and retirement, this guy's doing the right thing.
So pass all the hard work off to your son.
Somewhat.
Like this version of hard work seems like impossible for him, like before. But when I'm doing it, he thinks it's partially simple.
And where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
Came from Winnipeg all the way here to attend the summit.
Wow, about 8-hour flight, right?
Yeah, 8 hours.
Nice. What are you most excited for?
Meet Pace and other celebrities and gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of people networking here.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of good things are gonna come out of this. A lot of deals, a lot of business relationships.
Exactly, that's what I'm looking for, connecting with as many people as possible. So
Get my number.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you actually scanned the. I just sent you a picture of
Oh,
this.
awesome! Thank you so much.
Let's see how we can work together.
Oh, absolutely. That's amazing.
My man. I just text you. It's my number.
How long you been in sub 2?
2 years. Been investing since 2018. Been in the game since 2015.
Nice.
So I have a portfolio of co-living, STRs. I have a multi-listing company that I just list properties in Florida. Have a property management company. Hey man, it's good meeting you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we are here at Squat Up Summit. And the room behind me, the freaking blast off, the rocket just went off, and guess what? We're about to walk in there with thousands of individuals who are doing deals together, who are lending money, who are creating partnerships. So follow me.
He's just a go-giver. I mean, he'd give us the shirt off his back if we really asked for it.
Oh man, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
You doing all right?
How's the meetup going?
Oh, good. Blowing up. We have anywhere between 40 to 50 people every time show up. It's a good crowd.
See a lot of multi-fi guys here.
Oh yeah. Because again, a lot of multi-fi, if you notice, they promote sub 2 in there.
I talked to someone about you.
You did?
Yeah, they wanted to buy a house here. I'm like, you gotta meet my real. He's here and he's no for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. My man, what's up, bro? How you doing, brother?
Good. Nice meeting you again.
Yeah, brother.
It's been amazing. I'm so unhireable now. Like I can't go back to work for a company. It won't, like I'll go shovel snow for old ladies before I go work for anybody.
Dude, best decision ever, bro. And you guys are blowing up, bro.
We're doing okay.
You still doing a lot of creative stuff? Yeah. Guys, we are here at Squat Up Summit, day 1. Behind us, behind those walls, there's so much collaboration. I'm here with Nikki and Dixon. We want to talk a little bit about the Subtail deal that we end up working together with. We got it sold.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that deal.
We got that deal under contract. It was a VA loan. We took it over subject to.
Okay.
We wanted to.
What was the interest rate on that?
It was a 2.75. That's
2.75.
right.
So you didn't have to qualify for the loan.
Absolutely not. No.
Did you raise capital for that deal?
We used our own.
Okay.
On this
Use
one.
your own money. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was a foreclosure.
Pre-foreclosure.
And we paid the arrears and took it over subject to, took care of the veteran. And
Because he's a veteran.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
It was 20K in arrears, yeah.
20K in arrears.
About, yes. And so we were actually going to keep it as a midterm rental. We had partners as operators. But, sometimes things go south and we just kind of have to pivot with our plan. So our plan B was to take it to retail. We got into this deal knowing that there's a huge equity in it, so it worked out.
And you guys weren't direct to seller on it, you said?
Oh, no. It was just brought to us.
You brought to us, so that means you didn't have to do the marketing, you didn't have to do the cold calling. Somebody brought you the deal. You
Yep.
bought it with equity.
Yep.
You didn't have to qualify for a bank loan.
Nope.
No,
Like-
no banks.
This is amazing. And then, so how did I get involved in that deal? Because me and you work together. We all work together on that deal.
Right, right.
You're working with what?
The best
yeah.
realtor in all of
And
Florida.
so hit this guy up.
Yeah, the best. Well, yeah, we got you in because we wanted to take it to the retail market,
Okay.
and we're just not the kind to do it on our own. And like, be
Yeah.
like, so we needed someone who had experience, someone who's been doing it for years, someone who's constantly doing transactions and deals, and that's where you came in.
Sweet, sweet.
And Javier just locked it up like under a week.
In a week.
It was
Under
super
contract,
fast.
yeah.
In a
Super
week,
fast.
top dollar. I set you guys' expectations. I said
Right.
maybe we might have to do one price reduction, but we didn't.
Yeah.
We sold the property for top dollar. You guys probably didn't hear from me probably what, 5 times, right?
Not
because
even.
you knew
Yeah.
we set that expectation, we built the confidence along the way, and we kept communicating.
100%.
Now you guys are rolling, staying here at the Hilton Hotel
Yeah.
with the dough, right?
And looking for more deals.
Looking for more deals. So
Multi-family deals.
multifamily, and you spoke the other day. We spoke. We're very similar. Like we want to start scaling into bigger deals.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Multifamily, storage units, boutique hotels for myself. You guys want to do multifamily.
Oh yeah, no, we're doing large deals this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
We're doing it.
This year is the
I like
year.
that confidence.
We're doing it.
You see that
It's
confidence,
happening.
Dixon?
Yes.
Don't doubt it. It's happening.
Wow.
We're gonna get something.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we're here last week. We were at Fun Launch Live.
Yep.
Tons of value, tons of people, great people we met. Behind the walls here, there's thousands of people that
Yep.
are going to be our future business partners, our future PMLs, our future deals right behind those walls. What do you think the biggest benefit is to coming to events like this?
Just the people you meet, like the relationship days.
Yep. So make genuine connections when you go to events like this. And that's where really business comes from, is when you build that relationships. And it has to be out of giving value, out of rooting for the other person,
Yes.
and not about yourself all the time.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. And I agree. So the people that I get to meet, just like them, we get to collaborate. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never met you guys. I would have never been able to sell that deal if I didn't meet you guys through community.
Right.
And I
yes.
keep telling people the importance of community is the collaboration. Like, I got that deal because of you guys, and we're in the same community, which is subject to.
100%. And it's like you never expect who you're really going to work with. So just be open to anything, be open to everyone.
Your vibe is your tribe. So
Your vibe is your tribe,
Your
baby.
vibe is your tribe.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys, and let's just keep rocking and rolling. This is day 1. I'm excited for day 2 and 3. I can't stop networking in the hallways. Like, this is where the money's made in the hallways.
Absolutely.
Like, you can
yes.
go in the ballroom, but this is where people
Yeah,
meet each other.
no.
This is where collaboration has happened.
For sure.
So,
we can't sit in
my
there.
advice here in the meetup: be interested than interesting.
yes.
Be more interested.
Yes.
in
Yeah,
person.
be interested
Heck
in the
yeah.
other party, for sure.
Well, cool. Guys, don't forget, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the description below if you want to be a part of communities like this. Sub 2, baby! Cool. I'm overwhelmed with all these padsplit individuals. They're taking over.
Yeah, baby.
Like, not only just taking over Squad Up Summit, but they're taking over the market. I'm here with Ray Nunez. We're here with my boy John. We're here with Oriana and 2 other,
Mendisa.
Mendisa?
Hamado.
Yes, let's go. Talk to us about padsplit, man. You guys are freaking blowing up, man. This is one of the first employees.
So like, everything that's going on with padsplit has been in the works
Yeah.
for years. Like, the problem that we're trying to solve has been an issue for God knows how long. And then the fact that Atticus, the founder, the CEO,
Wait,
came
what
up
problem? What problem are you trying to solve?
affordable housing,
Okay.
or the lack of housing. We
Okay.
can say that now, because guys like you are putting top tier properties on the platform that are making it affordable for people in high-end areas to rent something that's affordable. And this is like something beyond our wildest dreams from the beginning of padsplit.
Yeah.
So we're just like super charged up to see the growth, to see the expansion, and to see all the new ideas coming in.
So you started padsplit like as one of the first employees, right?
The first one.
Very first
Yeah,
employee.
there was nobody there, no hosts, no members.
Okay. What has been the big pivotal moment that you guys have had from back when you first started till today? What has been the big change? Like, why are people seeing you guys and they're jumping into padsplit?
I gotta be honest, and I don't want to plug them, but it's kind of the truth. The Airbnb folks.
Okay.
It's like Airbnb
Damn, dude,
folks.
that's me, man.
I'm just keeping it 100.
John.
I'm just being honest. I know, but they're suffering because for whatever reason they either underwrote wrong, they bought in the wrong area, or they had too high expectations. They didn't keep enough capital in their pockets for whenever things got down. And now they're having to find another way for them to make the type of money that they were expecting to make. And the best way for them to do that is with padsplit. Not only is it better money in terms of the amount, but the cash flow is way more consistent. And you can attest to this, you don't have to do as much work.
Yeah.
So it's just hard to beat, especially in like core urban markets in those neighboring areas. It's just really hard to beat. So Airbnb, everything that happened with Airbnb during and after the pandemic has been like super beneficial to us. And then of course, like right now, one of the biggest things that people are talking about is interest rates. You can't go to any real estate event or conference and not talk to somebody about interest rates. And how do you make high returns in a market like today with high rates?
Right.
You have to increase your cash flow.
Right.
Well, as a host, like we all know, you can't beat the cash flow that you get from a padsplit.
Yeah.
So in a market where people are hunting for deals that pencil out, especially in the single family residential market, why not padsplit? Not only are you making more money, but you're also helping more people.
Yep.
So.
Say louder, John.
So you don't only work for the company, you actually are owner of the product.
I'm an owner. I used to work for a padsplit fund and help buy 80 padsplits over the course of a year. So like, to say the least, I know a shit ton about padsplit.
Nice.
So
Is that fund still open?
it's still open.
And so are they still acquiring?
Still acquiring, still operating the whole nine.
What markets are they acquiring?
So I don't know if I don't work for the fund anymore.
What markets
But
were you
originally we were just doing Georgia, Florida, and Texas.
Nice. Was it like a 506C? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know,
I
okay.
don't know, I'll be honest.
Okay, so Florida, Georgia, and Texas.
Texas.
Nice. I think it's awesome, man. You guys are helping to solve the affordability. The last time I checked, and I don't know how accurate this is, you guys had over 22,000 rooms across the nation. Is that right?
We've housed over 22,000 individuals. The rooms are important, but the people are more important.
Yes, no, of
We've
course.
done 22,000 people
Yeah.
over the course of five and a half, 6 years.
Yeah. And I asked Oriana and Ray this question.
And I think it's actually 24. Let me take that back.
Okay, it's all right, whatever. 24, 25, 20, it don't matter. They're growing exponentially. But I asked Oriana and Ray, are you starting to see like city councils working with padsplit? Because obviously homeless is an issue in a lot of these states.
It is. I mean, I won't say start the political process, everything, those types of changes, they take years, right? And Atticus, our founder, who is somebody that people don't hear a lot or enough about, that's been part of like his initiative. So while many things haven't actually changed, there are a lot of conversations that are being had behind closed doors, and there are a lot of conversations that are now being published.
Right.
And other cities are noticing like, hey, these zoning laws are handicapping our ability to provide more housing. And if we can't provide more housing, the cost of housing is only going to go up.
Yeah, right.
So it's not only, they're hearing about this for sure.
Right. And even so, you saw DeSantis came out with that new law, or was it Orlando? You can't sleep on the streets, right? What is that new law about? I haven't really read into it. You guys might know it better than I do.
No.
You can't sleep on the streets or you get a ticket or something, or?
That is the law, and there's another law. I don't know if this is the one you're talking
And
about.
that law's passed already? Was recent?
Yes, and
Okay.
there's the law that you can evict. You can evict a squatter. You can report a squatter, and you have all rights to remove the squatter.
Right.
Before they had a lot more rights. Now you're able to just fully remove the squatter from your property. So it's protecting
And that's
landlords in Florida
That's
specifically.
in Florida.
Yeah.
Florida specifically. It's got to be specific. This is not happening in Texas
Florida.
or whatever.
Florida.
So that's Florida market. But I did hear something roll out. You get a ticket if you're sleeping on the sidewalk or something like that. Or I don't know
I'm not
much,
sure.
but I saw something. I
You did?
briefly scanned by it. I was like, oh, okay. So you never know what you find these days online. It's crazy. So that's amazing. So are you guys in padsplit?
Yeah.
You guys are in padsplit, and you guys are hosts.
No, I'm not a host. I'm a padsplit employee.
You're a padsplit employee. You're a padsplit employee. I'm like, these padsplit employees are like they're taking over Squad Up Summit. Like, this is amazing. And you guys are probably talking to a lot of people here that are new into the industry and want to take their property and put it on padsplit.
Yeah.
What do the conversations look like that you guys have been having here? I've never heard about padsplit.
Yeah, a lot of people. This is my first time here. I'm excited to learn and just soak up all the community that Paige and Jamil and everybody's built, and they're just wondering how they can get their first deal. And in this market, with these interest rates, this is one of the best ways that they're able to do it.
Yeah, and me being on the creative side, I know a lot of these creative finance deals, they don't cash flow as long-term rentals.
Oh, no, not at all.
So me as the creative real estate investor, that's why I use you guys' platform. to get 2-3 times what I would get on long-term rental.
I think so. I think that's the beauty that Pace saw when I kind of accosted him when I met him and told him about this. And I think that's why so many people here and so many sub 2 members are now just so excited about padsplit.
What got you guys to working with padsplit? What really brought you guys to, hey, I want to work with padsplit?
Mano, how long you been here?
I know.
I've been here almost 4 years, not
Okay.
as long as John, but I want to do shit that I'm proud of, and helping people with housing, helping low-income earners have housing, helping people. We shouldn't be criminalizing poverty. That's what you guys are talking about. Like
Yeah.
giving tickets to people who are homeless. Why criminalize
Yeah, you probably
poverty?
know about that more. Do you know about that law that they just wrote something?
I know it's a bad law. Like,
Okay.
That's all I know. It's a
Gotcha,
bad law.
gotcha,
We should
gotcha.
be doing things to help people, help workers, and that's what
Right.
we're doing at padsplit. We've
Right.
housed 25,000 people. We want to house 1 million people. So we're building. We're really excited to be here. I think the creative acquisition community, Sub 2, Astro, and others, plus padsplit is an amazing partnership. There's so much that we can do. There's the opportunity is massive. The ceiling is high. We're going to house 1 million people. So
Nice.
let's get to work.
And one of the things,
Let's go.
dude, one of the things that actually resonated with me about the business model, it's not even really about the 2-3 times what I can make on the long-term rent side. I was the individual years ago renting a bedroom.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Living paycheck to paycheck. So I know what it feels like to be on the consumer side. So like, not only have I been on the consumer side, now I'm on the investor side, but that business model just resonated with me so much. Like I can give back to what I was doing prior, like renting bedrooms at $400 a month. And I was going on Craigslist. There wasn't even a marketplace.
That's right.
When I was looking for bedrooms back in the day, it was Craigslist. You don't know if you're gonna get shot or stabbed at the room you're about to go in.
Some shady shit on Craigslist.
Shady shit, dude.
Some shady shit.
So that's awesome. That's
I know
awesome.
most of our hosts are repeat hosts, and I always think about it like our hosts are heroes, and most of them are housing multiple people. Like, who else can really say that they're able to do that at an affordable rate? So they're doing good for our community, and they're doing well for themselves. And I think it's phenomenal.
Let's call ourselves housing heroes.
I
Let's
love
go.
that.
Housing
Put it on the
heroes.
shirt.
We're gonna freaking kill it at this event. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I just came from Fun Launch Live, which is 2-3 days ago, and I transitioned into this event. Like the energy and
Dude.
getting meeting the people. It's just, it's
Amazing.
I love it.
These are the best events. I just came from WealthCon. It was
Yes, they had Rise going on, WealthCon,
I
and
can't say that.
yeah, and Fun Launch was all going on at the same time.
I know.
The energy here, it's like magnetic. You can tell that they're really good people here.
Let me ask you something real quick, and I want to go down the line on this question. Why do you come to these type of events? Like, I understand you work for padsplit and you want to get the brand out there, but if you weren't, just take padsplit out of the picture. What makes you come to events like this?
When you meet people in person, that's when magic happens. So you can do a lot behind your computer, you can do a lot when hitting the phones, but when you meet people in person, it's almost like 1 + 1 = 10.
Yeah.
And it's explosive, the energy is great, and magic happens. That's why I'm here. Mandisa.
Honestly, I love Pace and I love the Sub 2 community and everything that it's like done for me personally. I have met so many phenomenal people who I've just known like behind a keyboard, and so many people are so passionate about the right things with the same type of mind, not the same type of like cultish mindset, but the same type of mindset and just want to better themselves. It's like, why not be here? There's not a better place to be. Like, this is the most magical place on earth.
Listen, I'm here because through networking and connections is how you build your business. 1 degree of separation, and the connections that we have built and the opportunities that have opened through these connections and networking are absolutely like priceless.
Yeah.
And
I
this is the
agree.
reason why.
And I agree with you guys. Like, behind these walls, I've been in Sub 2 for 2 years. Way before Sub 2, I was investing in real estate. But the connections I built, the money you raise, like, it could be anything. Like, somebody might know a contractor or somebody who can help my business. Like, for instance, Matt, I met him at a meetup, right?
Gang, gang.
He's an integrator partner of mine. Like, guess what? We met at a meetup, right? And I wouldn't have been at that meetup if it wasn't for Sub 2. So people put these meetups together, and it's like you go and you shake hands, you meet people, see who can partner with, stuff like that.
Network is your network.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's like I always believe in like investing in conventions, self-education, coaching programs. A lot of people might say, oh, it's a lot of money to join Sub 2, blah, blah, blah. But really, you have to look at, do you want to skip the line at Disney World? Yeah. And if you want to skip the line at Disney World, invest in stuff like Sub 2. And it doesn't have to be Sub 2, it could be anything. But mentorships are super huge. It gets you to the line, front of the line, very fast. Let's take these padsplit shirts off for a second, right? Not physically, because I know you got a six-pack, and I don't want to see the six-pack, bro. But take the shirt, the padsplit. What brings you guys to events like this? Or why do you guys invest into coaching programs or go to conventions? Again, not because of the padsplit brand. Let's take the padsplit brand away.
So if you live within your own little bubble and you only talk to the people you know, then you don't expand what it is that you know. And so it's always great to come out and see what other people are doing, educate yourself, and expedite that learning process. So the enjoyment that I get out of coming out of here is that I can talk to someone that's doing maybe what I'm doing, bigger scale, or doing something different on a different level. And we can exchange information, network, work together, or we can do business.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're like connector,
Yeah.
because ultimately you're always making connections, you're
Right.
always sharing ideas.
Right. And same thing. Remember how I talked to you a few months back when we did our podcast? You're like, hey, Javi, I'm not really familiar with creative finance deals. What did I tell you? I said, bro, let's partner up. Let's get you some subject to deals. Let's get you some seller finance deals. Because in the climate that we're in at 8, 9, 10% interest rates, it's hard for you to scale. There's no cash in the deal, right? So guess what? Now we can work together.
Yep.
These events, to me, everything that I've gathered from Astro flipping, Sub2, all these different groups is really the community. Like, it's just so refreshing to come out here and see all these people that are talking about the same thing, real estate or investing or buying up businesses, however. And then, of course, to just hear all the different ideas, the way that each person thinks about things. And then, last but not least, but one of the dopest things about coming to these events is meeting people and seeing where they're at. And it also kind of helps me, as an investor, give me some confidence to keep pushing, because it's like, well, here's this guy who's struggling, but he's still grinding. Here's this girl who's done X number of deals and maybe she's stalled out, but she's still grinding. So like, just to kind of be around that energy and in that atmosphere, I think it's hard to put a price on it.
Cool, man. I 100% agree, man. So let's keep rocking it, man. Let's keep fucking blowing up on whatever we're doing. Padsplit, investing, relationships, collaboration. Like, I get so much energy coming to rooms like this. Like,
I could tell.
It's like I'm about to start doing backflips. Dude. So, but no, I appreciate you guys. We got
good.
Todd here, Capital Raiser.
What's up?
We're all you're part of Sub2, right?
Sub2 Gator.
Sub2 and Gator.
Gator.
We got Barb, she's part of Sub2 and Gator.
That's right. Not Gator, but Sub2.
Oh, sorry, Sub2. I'm part of Sub2. We're here at the Squad Up Summit. And
right.
it's beautiful. Like, I just met Todd. I've known Barb for quite some time now.
Yes.
And Todd, you're doing capital raising, right?
Doing capital raising, yeah. I got a lot of funds working and looking for the next opportunity.
Yeah.
right.
And when you say capital raising, because remember, some people in the audience don't understand what capital raising is. Talk to us. What is capital raising, and how are you working your deals?
So what I do is I go out and find individuals that have additional funds,
Right.
either through 401ks, IRAs, just cash sitting in the bank, and they're looking to invest it, but they don't know what to get into.
Gotcha.
So as a capital raiser, I help bring those monies to the table to somebody like Barbara that has a deal, and then I just mend the two together.
Got it. And so people can actually take their 401k or their retirement accounts and deploy it into real estate?
Absolutely.
They can liquidate that?
They can liquidate it.
Got it. So your niche sounds like to me like people who have lazy capital that are getting returns that they don't even know. Like, I talk to a lot of people about 401ks. They have no idea where their money's deployed.
Right.
You ever talk to somebody who has a 401k?
All the time.
They're like,
every day.
I have no idea where my money's at.
Yep.
But I think it's getting this return. Oh no, the market's doing this. Oh, actually, I haven't made any money. But we're so trained, we're so immune. Once you start working for a company, they sell you on the benefits.
Right.
Oh, this is what we're paying you. Oh, you get free health insurance. Oh, here's the there's nothing wrong with
we
that.
match.
Yes.
That's the selling point. Oh, we do a 3% employer match or 5% employer match.
Yeah.
But they don't understand where that match is getting into.
Yeah.
They don't have the idea of where the money is being invested at.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's crazy. And then so Barb,
Yes.
do you guys work together? Have you guys done deals together?
Yeah,
We've
we
done
do.
some deals.
We have something out there right now. We
So
work
Barb
together.
runs, owner of JV Portal.
Yep, one
She's
of them,
bringing
correct.
people together, resources together
Yes.
to help people do deals. Tell us a little bit more about JV Portal and what you guys are doing.
Yep,
And how you
so-
guys collaborate with one another.
For sure. So, well, we'll start off with how we collaborate. So, Todd has brought a couple of deals to me and to Caitlin, and so we've been the lender on a couple of the deals. We have something, like I said, out there right now, and so he had the perfect deal that we were more than willing to lend on. We've had it come back to us already, and we put it right back out there again. It's been for a great return, great experience. So, we'll just continue to build on that relationship and just continue to do it over and over. And that's the beauty of the relationship.
And we knew each other before we did the deal.
That's right.
We
That's right.
built our connection and relationship
Absolutely.
first.
Yeah.
Which is the key to it all,
But
right?
did you guys meet in the community?
We did.
Or-
We
okay.
did. Yep.
So that's the power of community. Tell people what the power of community is.
There is
'Cause they don't
nothing
realize.
like that.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It is
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why we come to these group meetings like Squad Up.
Yeah. And I keep telling people, I'm able to get these relationships. I keep pushing community. Hey, community.
For sure.
If you saw recently, I opened up my school community. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen Alex Ramose's Promoting School?
Yep.
The new platform?
Yep.
It is fantastic to drive a community on.
100%.
And ever since I've been using school with Matt, it has been phenomenal. We're getting lots of community members in there,
Yep.
and I'm putting a lot of Instagram stories out there. I said, look, the power of community is the collaboration.
For
The
sure.
power of community is, hey, you might have somebody who raises money. You have somebody who does connecting. Because you know how it is. Some people might not know how to get their first deal. Some people might be doing deals like you already. But when we bring these resources together and we, exchange notes, it's like you have so much more power.
For
Like
sure.
3 brains is better than 1.
That's right.
Like
Absolutely.
seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the trust that you need, especially when you're dealing with money, people don't realize, and I think that's something that some people in this community still have to work on a little bit, right?
Yep.
Where they're asking for money, but they haven't really built that relationship yet. So I think that's one of the things that, especially Caitlin and I, in one of my businesses with She Lends, is that we're trying to build some of those relationships so that the trust is also building, and therefore we can create a little bit more of that unity and community to be able to say, yes, absolutely, I'll lend with you, or okay, I'll go through and underwrite your deal to make sure that it's a good enough deal, so that then I feel comfortable lending with
People
you.
want to do business who they know, like, and trust. I always tell that to people all the time.
Yeah.
Like, be trustworthy.
For sure.
Be a good human being.
Yeah.
There's
You
people
need
out
that.
there who just do the
We've
wrong
seen
thing
it
or want to do the
happen. We've seen
so
it
just don't
happen.
be one of those people
That's
and
right.
own up to your mistakes.
That's
Like,
right.
we all make mistakes. We're not
We
robots.
all have closets.
Oh,
There's something in
yes,
them.
yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be upfront. Don't try to shy away from
Yeah.
them. And it's, yeah.
100%.
So for somebody who wants a capital raise, Todd, what is one major takeaway one key thing you want to give to the audience about capital raising? If somebody's listening to this and they're like, you know what, I want a capital raise. How do I capital raise? Or hey, I've been thinking about this.
Great question. If you're looking to get into capital raising, the biggest thing is to be true to yourself. Focus in on that one item. If you want to be a capital raiser, capital raise.
Yep.
Don't get the shiny object syndrome. Look to see what it takes to gain the momentum and the traction and the relationships to then do that.
Yeah. But truth be told, Todd has a very good point, and it is true. You should actually focus on what you're really, really good at, and I've always felt that you should hone in on your strengths. I've had the fortunate experience of working with several people and building several businesses and doing that, but the key to what I'm doing is I'm leveraging each of those businesses with the other. So the JV Portal, and you asked me before, as a connector business, we are able to help people throughout their journey in the real estate investing world, right? So if they need a lender, we'll find them one. If they need a TC, a VA, anything, a buyer, a closer, like whatever it is that they need in that business, we will find them because we've built strong relationships already.
Right.
And so by having those relationships, we can find people what they need. You have your first deal, you need somebody to help you through it, we'll do that for you.
Yep.
So that's the beauty of that piece. But then having the lending business with Caitlin, if a deal comes through the JV Portal, we'll take a look at it first. If we can fund it, great. There goes those leveraging steps, right? Or
Love
vice
it.
versa. And then the legacy business transitions is an acquisition business that I have with Manny Castillo. And with that, that's a dedicated focus to business acquisition. But if we need funding for it, now we've got a pool of lenders. So I mean, it kind of all works together. And
Love
then
it.
Equitable Estates is my original, that's my baby, that's what I started with. And I've done wholesaling and fixing and flipping and direct to agent. So like I've kind of had my feet dipped in the pool in different things. And so if something comes my way, I won't turn it away. But I do have that dedicated focus in each business. So that's
and you
kind
have
of
the
why.
solid network where you can point those people in the right direction.
Correct, yeah.
So how can people get a hold of you guys if they want to reach you?
I mean, I'm all over social media all the time. So if
What's
they're
the
in the
easiest
groups,
way? If
but
somebody
the
wants to
easy-
get money, how do they reach you?
Yeah, so my easiest way is just reach out via phone, text, messenger. Todd Eliason, 863-279-0048. Call me. I always got my phone.
Yes.
And he actually picks up, by the way.
Yes. And
What's
I
the
do the
easiest way
same.
for them to reach you, Barb?
Yep, I'll give you 2 ways. I'm also on Facebook all the time. I know we're kind of dated, but that's okay.
Right.
I am also on Instagram, but you'll find me Barb Posada, on Facebook, and my phone number is 407-498-5652, and then my Insta handle is at BarbieP15.
Nice.
So yeah, I look forward to hearing from anybody. Yeah.
Guys, don't
Good stuff.
forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to be at events just like these, make sure you click the description below, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Let's go! Squad Up Summit 2024!